What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with my Sephora VIB haul, and this is a very modest haul in my opinion. And honestly, I feel like I don't buy a lot during the sales because number one, I buy makeup all year, every day, all day, 24/7, meet me on the block. No, I buy makeup all the time. So whenever the sale comes around, I'm like, okay, what's left that I haven't already bought? Then two, I buy such expensive stuff that it's like, okay, even though it's 20% off, I'm still spending $5,000. Like, you gotta chill, boo. So I picked some things that were on my wish list. Some things are new, but you guys know I stay up on the new things for my channel and for you guys. So I pretty much have everything that came out like the entire year. I debated on not doing a haul video, but so many of you all started snapping me and writing me. I even got a few emails like, can you please show us what you got in the haul? So here you go. Here's my bag. So I bought stuff in store and I ordered things online because as you guys know, they split up the sale this year. The first weekend was for Rouge clients. The second weekend was for VIB and Rouge clients and regular beauty insiders. So I bought a good amount of things. But for convenience, I just combined everything in this bag and I've had it, you know, sent to the side to do a video for you all. I don't know why I put this in here, but this is definitely from Ulta. I bought some Tarte Shape Tape because I've started to notice that when Sephora does their 20% off, Ulta always gives like some kind of random coupon. So I think I had a 20% off on this as well. And I love Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the color tan. I also got this from Dillard's. This one is the Dior 5 Colors Precious Rocks palette for the holiday season. And I have the color Ruby 857. I honestly bought this because it was hard to find. And it was one left at a location that I called. So I was like, I guess it's meant for me to have it. So you guys know Dior is very fancy. But this is the palette. And I haven't used it. I'm undecided if I want to use it or if I want to keep it for collector's purposes. Because you guys know I will do things like that. And that doesn't make any sense, but that's me. I will do it. So those are the only two things that I'm going to share in this video that I did not get from Sephora. So now, I went into the store and I very, very rarely get the Sephora point perks. Honestly, I wish that they would just let us keep saving our points and redeem it for money off or gift cards or whatever, because I almost never use my points. At this current moment, I think I have like 6,000 points, and that's with me giving a ton of them to my cousin earlier this year. I digress. Sometimes they do have point perks that I like. This one is from Makeup Forever, and it's the Basic Meets Bold point perk, and it has a mini mascara, the excessive lash, it has an Aqua XL paint, a little bitty lipstick, some translucent powder, and step 1 equalizer. I like to put little stuff like this in my makeup kit because it's easier to carry around, especially these little mascaras. Because I am a professional makeup artist, I almost never order beauty blenders through Sephora because if I order it from a professional website, it gives a bigger discount than the 20%. Sephora caught me slipping and tripping. I needed to get a new beauty blender for myself because it's been a long while since I bought a new beauty blender and it was definitely time. So I just grabbed one when I was in the store. I was like, I'll take that L, but typically I like to buy them in bulk. Y'all know I got these Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. I did an entire video on that. I got all 4 in the sale, and this one is the smoky one. This one is my favorite one of the 4. I got a Marc Jacobs nail polish in the color New Wave, and let me take it out of the box so you guys can see it. It's like a dark royal blue, and I was 100% here for it. I love Marc Jacobs nail polishes. I've been wanting a good blue, so I was like, let me go ahead and add her to my collection. So you guys know, like what I was telling you about the beauty blender, same thing with Anastasia Brow Wiz. I typically buy this from professional makeup websites, but I really needed another Brow Wiz, so I got another Brow Wiz. This one is in the color Chocolate. My Brow Wiz actually is like one click away from saying I'm done with you, so I needed it. I got an Armani lipstick, and this one is called Rouge Armani Lasting Satin Lip Color, and I got it in the color 200 Bamboo. I think this is my first Armani lipstick, and this is the color. Do I need this color? Absolutely not. It doesn't have too much of a smell to it, but it just glides on. I saw this when I was at an Armani counter and I was like, let me just go ahead and add it because you guys know I am a nude lipstick addict. Next, I got this because Mel had one, so I was like, I'm gonna get one. This one is an empty palette by Tarte, and this one is the Tarteist Pro Wild Animal Custom Magnetic Palette, and I love animal print. This palette is so nice because it comes with this big mirror and then it's magnetized. So I've been wanting a Viseart brush for the past 18 sales. No, I'm just kidding. 3 sales deep I've been wanting a Viseart brush, and they actually were out of the brush that I actually wanted. I wanted the cheek brush, but I settled on the highlight brush because I'm like, okay, if I get the cheek brush and I like it, then I'm gonna need all the other brushes, so I may as well just take what's in stock right now before it all goes out of stock. So I ended up getting it. This one is the Artistic Highlight Brush, and it comes with this sleeve. You slide it out, and on the back it has the silhouette of the brush, which I was like, okay, y'all are cute. And this is not my first thing from Viseart. I actually have their eyelash curler, which I absolutely adore. It comes in this really sleek box, and it says Viseart, and I forgot if you slide it out. Yes, slide it down, and then the brush is in this little coffin. So really quickly, my thoughts on this brush are that the handle is really light, but this brush is so dang on soft. Like, it is top 5 of the softest brushes I've ever felt in my life. The only thing is I wish the handle was a little bit more weighted. Like, this is my Tom Ford brush. It feels like night and day. Like, this feels way heavier than this. Even my MAC eyeshadow brush is heavier than this highlighter brush, which is a face brush. So I wonder why he makes his handle so light. But the bristles on this thing make up for the lightness of the handle. So next I have things in groups. I bought things from Tom Ford, Pat McGrath, and Hourglass. So let's go ahead and start with Hourglass. So first things first, my friend Benton, who works at Sephora, talked me hardcore into getting this eyeliner from Hourglass, and it's been on my Nordstrom wish list for about 18 years. I've never purchased it, and he was like, no, you need to go ahead and get it. You need it. It's amazing. So I was like, all right. This one is the Hourglass Voyeur Waterproof Liquid Liner, and it's in the color Ultra Black, and this is it here. Very slim, and it's like a brassy gold color. It says Hourglass. You guys know Hourglass is a very classy brand. They're very minimalistic, and they offer really phenomenal products. If you've never tried anything from Hourglass, you definitely should. But basically, the selling point, the tip of the brush is so small that you can write your name in cursive with it when it's brand new. And so I tried it on my hand, and it went on really smoothly. And once it dried while I was in the store, it did not move. Then I got 2 complexion products from Hourglass, and both of these are limited edition products for the holidays. And this one is the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette, which Mel told me I absolutely have to have it. She was like, no, you have to get it. It doesn't swatch like anything, but once you apply it on your face, you're gonna be like, oh. So I bought it, and I haven't tried it out yet. I definitely want to do a video dedicated to these 2 products for you all. But this is what it looks like. They look very light in the pan, so that worries me that this may be a little bit too light for my complexion, but I definitely am going to give it a shot before I rule it out, because a lot of times Hourglass products may look different in the pan and they perform differently on the face. And as you guys know, Hourglass always comes out with their ambient lighting edit palettes, and this one is the volume 3 palette. This one is the 3rd one for the past 3 holiday seasons. They have come out with these palettes, and they are miniature versions of some of their products. I was particularly drawn to this palette because to me this one looks more women of color friendly than any of the other volumes that they've come out with. So this one has a finishing powder in diffuse light, a strobe powder in hypnotic strobe light, a finishing powder in dim light, a bronzer in luminous bronze light, a blush in surreal halo, and a blush in pure effect. So I'm going to definitely be trying this out. And if I can have something like this for the holidays and I don't have to take my full size stuff and it gives me a variation of different colors that I can put on my cheeks, then let's do it. You guys know that Auntie Pat's ran the VIB sale this season. So I was like, okay, Kelsee, I'm gonna challenge you. I'm talking to myself, mind you. Kelsee, I'm challenging you not to go bankrupt trying to buy all of Auntie Pat's products. So I narrowed it down to 3 during the sale. And those 3 are this palette. You know what? I'm the type of person, and I was talking to Mel about this, and she's the same way, that if I just had stuck with the one palette, then I could have one. But if I got 2 of her palettes and it's only 3, that means I have to have all 3. Does that make sense? No. But it's just the way I am. So I went ahead and picked up this palette and my collection is complete. I now have all 3 of her palettes. This one is the Mothership 1 Subliminal Palette, and this one is the blue variation of the Mothership palettes, and this one is the more cool tones of the 3. And actually, guess what? I already have filmed a review, swatch, and tutorial using this palette, so I will have that coming in the next week. Also was curious about her eye pencils, and this eye pencil actually went out of stock a few times. Her packaging game, it's beautiful. It comes in this case. Here's the pencil. I got the color Extreme Black, and I honestly wish I had gotten Black Coffee, but it's okay because these are only $25. So look how smooth that is. And I swatched off camera. I should have swatched it on camera, so I'm gonna do another swatch. Look how smooth and black. Beautiful. What I also like about this is that it comes with a little bitty pencil sharpener. So I'll be using this in my rotation. And I'm excited to have a new black pencil because I'm very particular with my eyeliners. I got one more of her lipsticks, but I love how she's redone her imagery and her packaging. When I initially was ordering Pat McGrath stuff, her packaging was not this dope. But now she is totally stepped up her cookies. So this one is my first Luxe Trance lipstick, and she has a ton of Luxe Trance lipsticks. And in my collection now, I have 2 of her matte trance lipsticks. As you guys know, her packaging is super cute for these lipsticks. It has this lipstick, it's nicely weighted, and this is the color. Oh, I got a problem. It's like a nice brown nude color, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for y'all. They don't have a smell. Oh, that feels very nice and luxe. Okay. So it's a really pretty neutral color. I can't wait to wear that. It's so pigmented. It just went straight over that black with no questions asked. Getting down to the nitty gritty of my haul, I picked up some Tom Ford lipsticks because you guys know I am a self-proclaimed Tom Ford aficionado. So let me share with you guys the colors that I got. The first one is the color Auto Erotique, and it's a really beautiful peachy nudish color on me. And mind you, I've not swatched this one yet, but here's the color. It's so beautiful, and these lipsticks have a slight sheen to them. I love that color. Does it look kind of similar to the Pat one? Like on my complexion, on my hand, maybe a little bit. But on my lips, not really. Auto Erotique definitely is peachier, and Donatella, the Pat McGrath one, is definitely going to be pinker on me. I got the color Universal Appeal, and this one is a matte lipstick, and I actually have worn this one, so I'll do a little swatch again for you all. Oh, I like that too. Okay, because this is in the same color family. Like, I normally don't buy this close. Not this close. Like, it's all in the same color family. But this one is matte. I must just be attracted to this color family right now. Just for kicks, I need to see, like, what this Armani one looks like. Okay, so at least that Armani one is darker. But it's still in the same color family. When I take my boyfriend to the mall, he just looks at me like, really? You already have that color. I'm like, I don't. Don't disrespect me. No, I'm just kidding. And then I got the color Open Kimono, and these are all new colors from Mr. Ford. And this one is pretty because it's shimmery. It's a shimmery nude color. And then lastly, I got the color Wicked Ways. I feel like I'm being like YouTuber's worst watcher right now. But here is this color. I don't think y'all know how 100% I am here for my lip color choices that I got during the sale. Like, I love all of them. Alright, love, so this is everything that I got from the Sephora VIB haul, and I'm very curious to know what you guys bought. I didn't break the bank too much, but just enough to get some new stuff. And then of course, holiday season is in full effect, so let me know what you guys are picking up or what is still on your wish list. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That way you can keep up with me whenever I release new content. And I will see you all very, very soon for my next video. Smooches. Bye.